We might just not off it now.
Oh, thank you. Very good.
Many thanks there. It started off as the grumpy old men, but as you saw, one of them there was Ruth Barnes, so there were the grumpy old people. Many thanks to Ruth Barnes, Bob Bayes, and of course Jeff Blackburn. One of the hardest tasks at Christmas is deciding on Christmas presents. Last year, I decided to keep up with technology, so I bought an iPod for one daughter and an iPhone for another, and I bought myself an iPad, and for some reason Pauline wasn't very happy with her iron. No, I'm sorry, Pauline. I promised Pauline that there'll be no wife jokes this year. Not even the one about the rings of marriage. Have you heard that one? First there's the engagement ring, then there's the wedding ring, and then comes the supper ring. No wife jokes, I'm sorry. But my wife needed a password of 8 characters for an internet banking account. She chose Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Anyway, back to the entertainment. Bob Bayliss, who you've just seen, wanted to add something as crabby old man.
Well, you've just seen a sketch at the expense of old people who might have had a laugh, maybe not. While I was researching on the internet for the jokes we were going to do, I came across this. I found it quite touching. There's been lots of headlines recently about old people in homes, moving homes because they're closing down, not being looked after properly because they're going to die, and dementia. I found this poem by this old guy, and it's looking from his side outwards, and he's looking at nurses who carry out mainly just doing the task, no personal touch or mannerisms or anything. When this old boy died, they thought he hadn't got any valuables at all, nothing at all. And they're going through his meagre possessions, and they found this poem in his locker. They were so impressed with it that they printed it and gave it to every member of staff in the hospital. And this old man's posterity, the gift to the world is, this is winging its way all around the world on the internet at the moment. So I'd just like to read it to you. What do you see, nurses? What do you see? What are you thinking when you're looking at me? A crabby old man, not very wise, and certain of habit with faraway eyes, who dribbles his food and makes no reply when you say in a loud voice, I do wish you'd try, who seems not to notice the things that you do, and is forever losing a sock or a shoe, who resisting or not lets you do as you will, with bathing and feeding, the long day to fill. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you see? Then open your eyes, nurse. You're not looking at me. I'll tell you I am, as I sit here so still, as I do at your bidding, as I eat at your will. I'm a small child of 10, with a father and mother, brothers and sisters who love one another. A young boy of 16 with wings on his feet, dreaming that soon now a lover he'll meet. A groom soon at 20. My heart gives a leap, remembering the vows that I promised to keep. At 25 now, I've young of my own, who need me to guide in a secure, happy home. A man of 30, my young grow fast, bound to each other with ties that should last. At 40, my young sons have grown and are gone, but my woman's beside me, to see I don't mourn. At 50, once more, babies play round my knee, again me no children, my loved one and me. Dark days are upon me. My wife is now dead. I look at the future, shudder with dread. For my young are all rearing, young of their own, and I think of the years and the love that I've known. And now I'm an old man, and nature is cruel. 'Tis jest to make old age look like a fool. The body it crumbles, grace and vigour depart. There is now a stone where I once had a heart. But inside this old carcass, a young boy still dwells, and now and again my battered heart swells. I remember the joys, I remember the pain, and I'm loving and living life once again. I think of the years, all too few, gone too fast, and accept the stark fact that nothing can last. So open your eyes, people. Open and see. Not a crabby old man. Look closer. It's me.